Hello, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Try It Tuesday, and this is part two of our quilling lessons with. And I know I told you her name was Sam, but that was for anonymous reasons. But she's no longer anonymous. So, Celine, how are you today?
Doing pretty good, thank you, Renee. Thanks for having me back.
Thank you for coming back. How's your
You're
mouth
most welcome.
feeling?
Numb, but
Num.
it's yeah.
Just so y'all know, Celine had some teeth taken out, and if she slurs or anything like that, don't worry about
You
it.
start drooling.
She starts drooling, don't worry about it. She'll be fine.
You're fine. I promise I won't be
So,
turning into anything.
oh, those are all pretty. Is that what we're doing today?
This is what we're yes, basically it's scroll
Oh,
work. These
I'm
are
going to
different
make you
types.
bigger so that everybody can see.
And this is the type of scroll, different types of scrolls you can do,
Uh-huh.
and you can do them in various colors.
Ooh,
Blues are always nice for doing
yeah.
something like clouds or storm, wind.
Wind, yeah.
Oranges, something like maybe sun rays or something.
Yeah.
As you can see, some have got little curls, some have just got straight
Uh-huh.
ends to them, and other things to do with curls, as you can see here.
Nice.
And here I've got, as you can see, I'll try and get my tweezers so you can see a little bit better. This tiny little S scroll
Uh-huh.
is made with this small piece of paper, which is, I had it written down,
Tiny,
but I've forgotten,
tiny.
roughly around 2.5 inches.
Okay.
But that just depends on your length of paper,
Right.
because what I do, I actually did some measurements off screen. This is oh, I can just get it in frame. This
Yeah.
is 21 inches,
Okay.
but each quill paper can vary in length like yours might.
Yeah.
So to get this kind, all I did was just basically fold it in half,
Uh-huh.
attempt to fold it in half. All right, I can't do something simple like fold it in half. Squish it. It's gonna be one of those days, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Rip it.
Uh-huh.
I'll fold it in half again.
Okay.
Rip it.
Uh-huh.
And that's actually this.
That
It's the same
size.
length as this, but this guy here,
Okay.
as you can see, it's just a little bit bigger. So depending on the size, will depend on the size if you scroll. Yeah,
Right.
I think that's it. You are? Yeah, you are. These lengths are deceiving. That or I need my glasses. Nope. So,
Awesome. Okay.
and these guys are actually the same length. Yeah, double that one, as you can see. He's pretty
Uh-huh.
big,
Yeah.
but they are actually made from the same ones. I just pulled this guy out a little bit more, and you get basically a different effect from it.
Yeah. Mine are 200 and
210 probably,
290 millimeters.
290. Well, I mean, you can get the same. You can get the same thing. I mean, like as you know, with my
Well,
paper, it's pre-cut.
well,
So
300 millimeters. So
yeah,
300 millimeters. Now my paper is not pre-cut. So I cut my paper from a thing of scrap paper
yeah.
because I wasn't going to buy anything. So
Don't blame you.
we will be working with Celine will be working with her quilling paper because that's what she does. I don't do quilling normally. This is a new thing for me completely. So I will be working with the paper I have because that's what I have. So, what do you want to start with?
Well,
You're the
Let's see.
boss. You're the teacher in this, so you lead the way,
Oh,
my dear.
go, go, go. Oh, okay. All right.
You're
So,
my boss.
yay, great. Guess
Yay.
what? You're not getting paid. Um, pay you in paper, but yeah. All right. Gra- gra- Hmm. Don't worry about me. My tablets are making me go a bit weird. Okay,
Uh-huh.
grab a length, grab a length
Uh-huh.
of
I got a link.
paper.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you want to make, well, what we'll do is I'll just try and sprawling these up further up my page.
Okay. Just bring those out of the way.
Just sprawling these out the way. Because this other
Yes.
stuff is to do with a comb, but we'll
Yeah, we'll be
sort that
getting
out
to
later.
that later.
Get to that later. Now,
Let's do the easy stuff first.
do the easy stuff first. Now, if you want to do something like this V,
Uh-huh.
grab your length of paper.
Uh-huh.
Here, I'll even be kind and do it with you. How about that?
Okay.
Then
Um,
pull them in half. Just fold them in half
fold them in half. Okay.
and just tear the middle of it.
So tear
And
where it was folded.
just how just how it's folded.
Okay.
You don't really need to be too particular.
Okay.
Then
Put them together and then fold them again.
fold fold one of the halves in half again.
Oh, okay. Just one. Okay.
Just one, yeah.
Okay.
I remember. Yeah, I did. Okay. Now, excuse me. With this length of paper,
Okay. So I
trying to.
folded it in half again. Now what do I do?
Yep.
I'm
Now,
behind
this
you,
one,
dear. Yeah.
you're behind. Oh God. Excuse me. Fold it in half again.
Okay.
Do
So I
not tear it.
folded it. Okay. Folded in half.
So you got
Open it.
you've got your V
Uh-huh.
like this. Then you
Okay.
take whatever implement you wish to use for twirling.
Okay. All right.
If you don't,
Gonna
okay,
try to use this one.
gonna use your pointer, your pokey.
Going to try. So you just get it started and then
Just,
roll it
just,
down.
just get it started. Yep. Only with a thick paper or thick. The width of the paper is pretty easy.
Yeah,
Roll it down.
it's
I getting it to start is a bit of a fiddly.
getting it to start and stay in line.
Yeah.
So, how far
Move,
down are
you,
we
move,
rolling it?
move yourself up a little bit there.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
I'm short
Well,
and I'm trying not
yeah,
to
you
poke
can move it. Yeah,
myself.
there you go. There you go. You can move it down that far. It
So that's almost to the end.
almost to the end.
Okay.
And do the same. If you want your curl, you scroll to go the same way,
Uh-huh.
you can do it
Go
in the
the
same
opposite.
direction or go the opposite direction if you want the curls to face inwards. So that is totally up to you.
Okay, so this one here is facing inwards,
Yep.
like it's
Now, if you
facing
want
the
it to go
center.
to, yep. Now, if you want it to
So
go the
the
same way
opposite.
as mine,
Yeah, you do it the
go the
opposite way,
opposite
right?
way
Okay.
or turn it. Wait, yeah.
Go away from myself instead
Go
of
away
towards
from
myself.
yourself. Oh, I can't start it now. Here we go. That work? Yep. No, it didn't. Oh, here we go. There we go.
I'm just trying not to poke myself with pokey.
Try not to. These things can be pretty sharp. Go,
Okay.
go.
So I think that's
It's
about,
really
yeah,
hard to gauge. It
there.
leave a little bit at the bottom, basically.
Like that?
There you go. And basically, when you open it up, you have your general V.
Haha, I made one.
There you go. Now to
I,
curve it,
I made
take
one.
your pokey thing. It doesn't matter if you unravel the curl a little bit because you can use your fingers and curl it back up.
Okay.
And then, like you were doing with a ribbon for
Uh-huh.
Christmas,
Ah.
curl it. Whoopsies. And you just curl it. And then, of course, it's going to flatten itself out. But then what you do is just pinch it at the bottom. And if the curls need recurling,
Yeah, it didn't curl very well.
that's all right. Neither did mine. Look at that. Mine's bent.
That's the way mine went
See,
too.
look, you that is the
Well, that
same.
that one curled, but this one bent.
See, here you get same length of paper,
Yeah.
and it's not. This doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
So it comes with experience, as with a lot of things.
Everything else there. So
Exactly.
that's
There you go.
that.
That yeah. And if you want to fiddle around with the curl to make it curl a bit more, then take the curl up a little bit more and then just tighten the curl. Once you practice curling a lot, you tend to know how to.
Like that.
Yep. And there's a scrolled V. I think
That
that's called
scrolled V.
scrolled
Okay.
V.
Well, I made a scrolled V.
You made a scrolled
Now
V.
to make an S. Let's make an
To
S.
make an S,
So we
grab
make
another
this
piece of
shorter.
paper. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The only way the size matters is depending on the piece you're working with. If you want small ones, use a shorter piece of paper.
Right.
But with this, all you need to do is curl one end. But find out where the middle is, roughly where the middle is with your finger.
Uh-huh.
So you know kind of where
Okay.
to stop.
Okay.
It's really all guessing. Did I start it? Oh, I
Yeah,
did.
it's just getting it
Yay.
started.
Yeah.
So how long have you been quilling?
Oh, I've always been interested in it for years and years and years. But I first started must have been at least I'd say at least 6 years ago. I
Okay.
first started. Um,
Okay, so I'm at the middle.
well, at the middle, you take your pokey thing out,
Okay.
go to the other end,
Uh-huh.
and curl the other way.
In the
I mean,
opposite direction.
just in the yeah, basically in the opposite direction. Um, I don't remember what got me into quilling. I think it was just something to do with my hands. I don't remember really how, but it just looked all the colors and the patterns, and I'm like, yeah, I want to try this. And
Cool.
then I got stuck into coloring
Uh-huh. That's and then you
and
met me.
drawing, and then I met you. And look what happened. No, um,
And now you're regretting your life choices.
my husband might be regretting my choices because it's like, honey, no, you have enough hobbies, no more.
Okay, and do we bring that all the way up to the other one?
Try and bring it up all the way to the other one. Oops.
Okay.
And sometimes it
All right.
doesn't.
So I'm all the
It could
way
be
up to the other one,
a loose one. Oh, my curls are not curling today.
like that.
Yep, and just curl them together. Basically, let it go, and there's your S. There you go.
Is that right?
Yep.
Or should I
And
pull it apart a little bit?
you can have it any way you want, depending on what design you want to do it with. You can have it nice and tight or loose. And you can have, I mean, this is a small one. Um,
Yeah,
you
this
know,
is,
you can have them together and have it in a row, like in a circle.
yeah,
Makes it pretty, makes a pretty design.
those together make a pretty design. All right. So,
You know, just start,
so
you know, take your V and your S and you can start making pretty designs just with those two in itself.
yeah. Okay.
Those to one side.
I think this one's too short for
Which one? No.
trying to stay on camera and
Stay on camera. Stay
fiddle.
on camera. No, wait. The C, this one here,
Uh-huh.
is exactly like the S, except for one thing. You don't go in the opposite direction.
So you go towards each other.
Yep, they go towards each
Okay.
other.
All right. Start, darn it.
Exactly.
Stop being a pain in the bum.
Yeah. So please just cooperate. It's just paper.
Just for now,
It's
please.
just paper. And I must apologize in advance if my phone, good lord, my microphone, there you go. My voice is popping in all
You're
the rest of
fine.
it. I've just got a headset mic.
You're fine. It's all I have too.
Yeah, but
All
yours is
I
better
use.
than mine.
All I use is a headset. Okay, so we're only going to halfway.
Go to halfway.
Okay.
I mean,
And then
you
halfway again.
says you can go halfway, or you can just go a little way down,
Uh-huh.
and have a small one at the top and a big one at the bottom. Yeah, innuendos galore at this particular episode. Beautiful, isn't it? Small
Oh,
top,
yeah.
big bottom. Hey, hey, hey. All right.
This one has some junk in the trunk.
Oh, oh, bet you pulled that off, Storm. I tell you. Ow. But yeah. Oh look, I blew it away, dear. Um,
Oh dear.
but with the C's, you can have it so they're the same.
Mhm.
You can have it so, like I said, it's smaller at the top, bigger. It really, it's up to you. Your imagination is your oyster. Is the world is your oyster.
Well,
You know.
I don't know if it's a C, but like that
Yes, if you really want to try and make it into a C,
is bend it.
curl, which I didn't do before. You can either bend it or take your strip, your pokey thing, and curl your paper
And then curl it back down.
and then curl it. Curl your paper, then curl it again. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Uh,
Don't mind off of me, people.
like that.
That can make sense. There you go. You don't need me teaching you this stuff. I was going to say something else then.
Yes, I do.
No, wait, wait.
Okay, so
Oh, lordy. Or you can just curl one end of it. And that's your beginning of a scroll, actually, which we'll do soon. But yet these C's are made exactly the same way.
yeah,
And as you can see, the different lengths of paper will give you different
makes a
results.
scroll. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and that's like I said before, These two are made with the same length of paper, but because I just loosened the top and bottom ones, it makes it look bigger. It gives it a
Yeah.
different bit of dimension. So there
Cool.
you go with those. Put them to the side. This is one I've only just done today because I'm like, these look really cool. They're actually called wishbones. Geez, I wonder if you can think why. Now, like I said, I've only just started. Where's my? There it is. And they're used for making flowers.
Oh, nice.
This is one I did the other day. No, I only did this earlier.
Yeah.
Now, I guess you could glue them in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Hope I'm not. There you go. Take your hands out of the way, so you can see what you're doing. You know, glue it all in, glue it all in the middle. And if you remember the center flowers that we did last week
Oh,
with the fringe,
this one.
there you go. Put it on top, and
Voila.
voila. So, strip of paper.
Uh-huh. How long?
Yeah, 2.5 inches, or like I said, when you were folding it in half, then in half again.
Okay.
I think in half again. Good Lord.
How many
Making me
millimeters?
count now. Fold it in half, ripped. Fold it in half, rip. Fold it in half again. Will get you the smallest piece. Well, you could go
Okay.
small, but it won't be any worth.
All right.
I'm going to
So
do
about
it.
that
Come on.
to start with,
To start with, yeah, until you get the hang of it, and then you can go half again.
and then fold it in half again. All right.
Now, I guess you can have as many petals as you want. I'm going to do
Okay.
4.
And then we tear it again.
No, that should do.
It's pretty big. It's about an inch long.
Yeah, 1 or 2.5. So you could cut it. Hey, you could do it in half again. See what happens, because these are pretty big. All right.
You can make really little ones.
Oh.
They'll be
Well, when you
little
gotta,
tiny flowers.
yeah, but when you gotta fold it in half, right?
Uh-huh.
Pinch the bottom a little bit.
Oh, where it just
No,
went.
pinch the bottom of the paper, dear. Not the. That's for later.
Just lost it. It just went poof,
Yeah, man.
gone.
It went sproing.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It went sprawling. Okay, so fold it in half. Okay.
Fold it in half.
All right.
Pinch it a little bit at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
See,
Like that. And then fold
just,
it
just,
out.
just, just, just a little. Yeah, fold it out a little bit, or all the way, whatever. Now, I glue it. Now, don't quote me on how I'm doing this because I haven't seen a how to. I'm
Of how
only
to do
doing it the way
this.
I think, but I
Okay.
guess people do it their own way. Just take your glue. Oh,
We want to do it your way.
oh God. And it goes all wrong. Says, well, I did it Sal's way. That's why it didn't work.
All right, so we've got glue on it, and then just
So we've
pinch
got
it
glue on it,
closed.
and you are out of shot, my girl.
Yeah, pinch it closed
There you
with
go.
the
Just
glue.
pinch the cards just at the little bottom.
All right, so it's
It just
glued.
should stay like that.
And then what do I do?
And then what we do is, if my right, take your pokey thing, and then curl either side
Towards each other?
towards each other. And if it looks like it's too close, you just open it a little bit, and there you have a wishbone.
Um,
Just use your finger and open it up a little bit. No, other way, dear. Together, not opposite. There you go. Right, turn it around and then do the same to the other one. There you go. Just open it up a little bit with your finger. There's your wishbone.
I made a wishbone.
You made a wishbone. What you can do is you do that however many times you wish to have for petals.
So we want 4 petals, but one of my 4 went springy
It
somewhere
went
else.
sproinged. It went sproinged. I'm not having any of this.
I do not want to be a wishbone. I saw what you did to the last one.
Exactly. You pinched and excuse me
Don't
while I
want,
remove a cat hair from my glue.
don't want to be a wishbone. I saw what you did with the
You got
Christmas
pinch
one.
glued. Yeah, you got pinch glued and
Well,
curled.
well, the Christmas one, got dried out and broken because
Oh,
you dry it
oh,
out and you make a wish.
yeah, snap. I don't recommend trying to bend
Or snapping.
or shit. Or there we go. Different wet. Oh,
Okay, so
just poke it down in the middle. Times it up. Oh,
so gluey, gluey,
you
and
gluey. You pinch.
twirly, twirly.
Pinch at the bottom. Few people out there can see this and do this with me going pinch, pinch, curly, curly. I would love to see the pictures in Discord or in Insta. I would really love to see them.
There we go.
Hashtag pinch, pinch, curly,
They're
curly.
curly. Pinch the curlies.
Oh my! You went there, not me.
Not those ones, these ones.
Oh, these ones. Oh, okay, I went there. All
You
right, I
went
get you.
there. I was behaving.
Oh God, yeah, only just, girl, only just. Only just.
Always
You're just making
behaving.
me in trouble. Yep. Cough, cough, cough. Only
Always,
behaving.
always, always behaving.
In the comments below, let me know if you think Renee always behaves.
Okay, so pinched it. Now,
So yeah, you pinch the bottom of it, just a little bit.
yeah,
I can't. I'm sorry,
pinch
but
it
I
a
can't
little
do
bit. Just a little bit.
measurements. It's all down to personal. I can't open this.
Preference. Yeah, it's fine.
Personal preference. I mean, if you want a really long anterior pedal,
Oh,
then
crap.
no, don't crap on it. That's not the way to do it.
No,
I can't open it again. Here we go.
there we go.
Little pinch
It's
at the
like
bottom.
I curled it the wrong way.
Show me.
I fixed it.
Oh yeah, fix. I missed it. Darn.
There we go.
You,
I did
you
another
could
one.
totally curl it the other way. Just a different design, I guess.
But both of them at the same
Oh, you never know. You may have just made a new kind of wishbone, I guess.
time. Uh-huh. Knew something, that's for
Do
sure.
something. You gotta put that in the
Nobody got a wish on that one.
no.
Okay,
If their
so
wish came
folded
true, it
it,
wasn't our fault.
break it in half, and
No, put that one up
fold
out
it
the way. We don't need that one.
again.
So you go there, there,
To the
there.
middle.
Oh well, I've got
Then
one
we
there.
gluey, gluey.
Can I do one more? Let's see.
Gluey, gluey.
Pinch,
Pinch.
pinch, and separate. Oh my lord. Okay.
Pinch and separate.
Pinch. Okay. Third time lucky. Pinch. Separate.
I think I put too
Glue.
much glue on it.
What did I say in the last one?
Don't put too much
Tie.
glue on it.
There you go. See,
Well, I
no.
didn't really put too much glue on it because it didn't glue. It just sort of got wet.
Meh. Okay.
No, I think it was my brush was too wet
Yeah,
from rinsing the glue off.
that can happen. It's like, why is this not gluing? It looks like it's got glue on it. No, you've just got water on it.
Yeah.
Can I put that in there, or am I just? Ooh, I think I can. I think
Oh
I
yeah,
can.
you can. Ooh, pretty.
But the why?
So that's what, 5, 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, separate.
Oh, separate it a little. So you do realise now, the fun bit with this is gluing the little ends together. Now I'm sure if you've got the centre part, and I don't have a centre part because I've used it in another project, so I don't have any spare ones.
Oh. Well, I give you mine, but you. All right. So
I got my
there's
hand out.
4.
Not gonna work.
There you go. Here you go.
Yep. Thank you. That would be funny if all of a sudden I had a purple.
It would be
I'm like,
hilarious.
my meds are really kicking in now.
That's
Okay. You've got
okay.
too much. See this? Okay, good. So we get our paintbrush, or
Okay.
whichever way you want to use your glue.
Well, since mine is in a pot, it kind of has to be with a paintbrush. Oh, too much glue, too
Oh,
much glue.
I think we might have a guest in a minute.
Oh, kitty kitty.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh,
Oh, no, I know why.
it's dinner time, Mummy.
It is. And I snorted. Yay! I snorted on camera. Where's my tweezers? It's just, yeah, you did hide them.
All right. And then this one goes this way. Then you fold it open like so. Like so. Get open. There we go.
There we go.
And one more.
All right. Well, I'm waiting
If
for
I
that to dry. I shall return very quickly.
stop dropping them all.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Stop
you
dropping.
you glued them together.
Yeah. What you then do is you take your wait. Don't do that. Open it up a little bit so you can see what you're
Uh-huh.
doing.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Be careful where you put your um glue
Glue. Yeah.
implement, because you could end up
Picking up
like
something.
me picking up. Just set that over there so the glue will dry. Now glue outside. I'm in frame. You can see this. Just dab a little glue on the outside of each one.
Okay.
You might have to put your finger in the middle so they don't glue together. You really do not need a lot of glue on these. Take, as you can see, I've already glued
Yeah.
these ones, and it's fiddly, and just try and match up the ends. Whoopsies.
Okay.
And you can use your tweezers to
Yeah, I'm probably
hold
going
them,
to use my tweezers to
just to
hold
hold
them
them
while I glue.
together.
So glue them this way or just side to side?
Side to side, I think, will
Okay.
be.
Okay, so I'm going to move this stuff off of here.
Oops. Sometimes it
And we'll
can be
come back to
easier
that
to put.
to put it together.
Oh my lord. Okay, come on. Yeah, you can spend hours doing. There we go. Hold it and hold it, tap it down so they're at the same height. So like one's not glued like above; they're actually
The
glued
other, yeah,
straight on top of each other.
right.
I mean, and also because you haven't used a lot of glue, it shouldn't take too long to. There we go.
Okay, so
I need to be right back. I need to feed this cat.
yep, feed the
So
kitty
I
kitty.
I will be right back. Yes,
Okay.
Lucius, come on. Yes, come on.
So I'm going to go through and try to glue these together like Celine just did. Um, hopefully. She's the teacher, so we will you know, try to do as she shows us. Okay, so we've got those. Okay, so those are together like that. Okay. So now we're going to put another one on this side. So we're going to take our glue and we're going to gently glue, separating it a little bit, gently glue the edge here like so. And we're going to put it over here and we're going to pinch it together and try to get it to glue like so. And then we're going to do the same thing all the way around with the petals. And we're going to see if we can, you know, make Celine proud of our progress by having it done before she gets back. Ha 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 ha. All right. I think this one's a little bit longer than the other ones. I think this one was bigger. Oops. Shh. So I've got a long petal there. It's okay. Now we're going to start on this side. Get some more glue. So we're just using a touch of glue on the edge. Celine's probably going, that is way too much glue, girl. But I want it to stick and there, okay. So I go like that. And then this one here is going to fit in here. Hopefully. Yeah. This bigger one here kind of has me thrown off a little. So we're going to do it on both sides on this one. Get a little bit more glue. And then we're going to put this one in here. We're going to pinch this together like that. Ack. Well,
Told you it's fiddly.
that didn't work the way I wanted it to. I was hoping to have this done before you got back.
Well, I will have to again get up in a moment
Yes.
to let Jessie out after she's finished eating.
Yes. One of my little thingies is longer than the other, so it doesn't look right.
Give it a little bit of a nip with the scissors if it's not really meeting up. That's what I
Okay,
have
so
to do. It's
just cut the
really not
little ends off.
just cut a. Hey, I glued that and it came apart. Good for me.
So if I do this,
Okay.
like this, there we go.
Then it should be.
Just measured against another one and now open that up and open that up. And since I just cut all the glue end off, I put some more glue on
Well, yeah.
it.
Whoops. The fun
And
thing with this elevated desk is nothing seems to want to stay where it is.
open this up. Now open that. Open that. And glue that side. And then glue this side. Like so. And then pinchy pinchy with the
Pinchy,
pinchy
pinchy, gluey,
pinchies.
gluey.
Like so. Oh, no, no, pinchy
Wait, why are
pinchy.
you?
Thick.
There you go. Perfect.
And then we pinchy pinchy this into the center of the pinchy pinchy. Oh, it
Some very
unglued.
technical terms here, folks.
Yeah, very technical.
Okay, I need to put
It
both.
unglued.
Alright.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna dry it.
You were going to say something else, weren't you?
I'm
There
just
you go.
gonna dry it. Then
You're
we're
not going to
gonna,
blow it? Blow it?
no,
No?
no, no, we're drying. We're drying.
Oh,
Then we pop
oh.
that open and put this in the center, right?
Yep.
Hopefully. And hopefully it goes in. No, see, it popped open again.
Well, what you can do
No, no.
is
See,
put it in the center
and then
and
pinch it
then glue and then glue it.
and pinch it.
There we go.
Yeah, it's just not. This
It
one
needs
here does
finagling.
not want to glue. I think it's the moisture in the. So I just. The weird thing is it wants to glue with everything else but where I
But
want it
what
to
you,
glue.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Do I have? Let's do my little box of tricks.
Your little box of tricks.
Well,
Silly
I
wabbit, tricks are
well,
for kids.
kind of little. You just sit down and play with paper. As you
She's
can
got
see,
a ton of different little things.
I I kind of unless they're really really bad, I'm going no, I'm not keeping it. I keep it in this
Well, it's
because if
better
I'm
than
working
throwing
on
them
something,
away.
oh look, tell a lie. Here you go. I found a flower.
You have
Well,
a flower.
center of one.
Oh, yeah,
And Jessie has finished, and I shall return yet again. I'm sorry about that. Hang on.
you're fine. Okay, I have to figure out how to put this in because it just doesn't look right. There, that's better. I think it looks better without the thingy in the center. Hers looks much looser than mine. I think it's because mine's small. Mine's smaller than.
Alrighty, cat's
Okay,
fed.
yours looks way looser than mine.
Ba-doink, ba-doink. Well,
Is it because I made mine smaller?
It could be. Um, it could also be the paper as well.
Yeah, because
Oh, there you go.
I don't think I'm going to get this in the center without tearing things open. Well, maybe I can. Hold on.
Um,
Oh,
it
there we go. Almost.
it kind of worked. Just take it. Just it. See, I've never done this before either, so this is a new
There
one
we
for me as
go.
well.
There we go.
There you go.
I did it.
First for both of us,
Yay!
and you can do all sorts. There's nothing to say that you have to use one color. You can get 2 strips of different colors
Look.
and glue them at the end. So you could have
I
something like a variegated one.
That's cool. So I got a purple flower now.
You got a purple flower. Yay! I'm too fun to pick one up.
I did it with the tweezers.
So if I pick the center and everything's just gonna go boom.
All right. Okay, so I made a flower.
You made a flower.
And we've
Okay.
made a V and an S and a C.
Yep. You made some
What are we
scrolls.
going with the comb?
So that's another V one I did. Lord knows how long it's
And
you
that's
know bigger.
in together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a bigger one there and a smaller one there,
Okay.
and
So that's going the opposite direction, right? Like
that's going in the same
internally.
direction. That's touching each other.
Okay, so and was that done with a half size or a full size?
To be honest, I don't know. That was just a scrap of paper. Just a strip of
Just
paper I
just
found
a
and
fiddle? Yeah.
just fiddled with it. So
Okay, so let's do
it
that.
it doesn't really matter unless you're doing a size for a certain piece you want in your
Right.
picture, or if you're
And
just playing around and you're just doing, I guess, abstract things and making stuff, and then you just start putting stuff together
together.
and
Ah.
coming out with Lord knows what. So
You've got a tentacle beast.
definitely got something, yeah.
Okay, so I've got a piece of paper. I pinched it just like I did with the other one, right?
Yep.
And then try to get the roll started. Now you go all the way to the bottom or just
You can,
halfway?
yeah, no, you can
Here.
go if you're doing if it words. If you want to do something like this, then you try and go all the way down to the bottom,
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I
or as
need it.
close to the bottom as you wish to go. Because this is sprung open. I don't know how long ago, so the coils have done
Yeah.
what they wanted to do.
Okay. And then
And then the top
this
one,
one the same way.
the same. Yep. And don't curl it down as far.
Right. Okay. We gotta get started. Get in there. Thank you. Okay. Then we pinch it back.
You can pinch it, and then you just play around with the scrolls and bend, and you pull it apart or squish it together.
Okay. So there, like that.
There you go. Yeah. You can have it together or pull it apart. There you go.
Well, I can probably glue it together a bit better, but because I didn't glue it or anything, I just
Well, that one's not glued either, so
no,
I
you've
mean,
just got a
yeah,
good pinch on the bottom.
just good. It's just I think it's just for the way I picked it up, because this one's actually very thin paper. So
Okay.
that one of the cats had it. One of the two.
What did you-
Yeah.
Nah. All right.
Who knows in
So,
this
what else are we going to do? I've got
Would
to
you
have
like to
these here.
know how to do a colored scroll, I guess?
Sure,
Different colors.
sure.
Okay, now we take,
Let's see. Make sure I have the right one
uh,
here.
what have we got
This one.
here? We can do red, orange, uh, pink.
Wow.
um,
How many
hang on, no.
colors are we doing?
How many would you like to do? It doesn't really matter. Um,
Well, I've only got 3 colors right now: white,
because what you
purple,
there's
and
another thing
orange and
you can
green.
do. Take these out the way. Is that is only done with, she counts them, 3 by the look of it. See, this is another old one I've done because I was following a tutorial, and this, as you can see, this is thin. This is done on 3mm.
Ooh,
Please don't ask me to convert. um, and it's got just 3 colors, but they've been used twice,
okay.
and that's how you get that particular. Very, I keep on saying
Okay.
variegated, but I don't think it is. But that's how you get that type of coloured look.
Yeah, the gradient.
There you go. The great. How many of
Gradient.
these can I put in one sentence? The gradient.
Okay, so I've got 4 colors here that
Okay,
are
so we have
basically the same size. They're just off by a couple of
red.
millimeters.
We have, here we go, another red. And we have, is that the same orange? Oh, lo and behold, it is. Great. Um, this is what happens when you don't really sort it out properly. Don't want brown.
Actually, I think I want the orange on the other side of the
Do I
purple,
want,
the green on the other side of the white.
do I want yellow? Yeah, why not? Do yellow. I'm sure there are better ways to
I
keep
don't
quilt
I don't
paper,
I don't
but
have pretty paper, so
do
hey, that's a perfectly good way to sort it and store it.
shove it. Yeah, just shove it in there and try not to.
Smash
Yeah, try not to
it.
smash it, and try and put spring. Oh my, how difficult can this be? Just put the lid on and put it away before you know
Before it, springs.
before it springs and springs. And I as you know me, I love colors, so I have to get every color I could
Well,
possibly
yeah.
get my hands on, and that is the same color. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay, fine. All right, we have. Let's get this done. With my yattering, muttering. One. Okay. Two. Put that to one side. 3. Grab this one.
So I'm only working with 300 millimeters here, so
It doesn't matter.
okay.
It does not matter how long these are. Again, it would only matter for the project that you're doing,
Depending upon the project. Yeah.
depending on
Okay.
the project, then yes, it would probably matter. But just for the sake of learning how to,
How to? Yeah. Okay.
no, it doesn't matter. Okay. Now, if I could stay in camera here,
Yep.
we grab
That.
our strips
Uh-huh.
and put them so they all touch the top.
Uh-huh. Like this.
Yep. Now, if you want to do, like your colors, light in the middle or dark at the end,
Yep.
at the other side for like a shadow,
Yep.
highlight, just like coloring. So what I need to do with these, because these are quilling, and I would like them to glue a little bit better.
I already did
I
it.
You're good. You're learning. Can I just rip the ends off? Because then the ends will glue just that little bit better. Okay. Oh my. Well, silence in the room as she
Uh,
concentrates.
we
There we go.
have to
Uh,
we have to make sure it's all even.
Well, actually, for the beginning, you kind of do because
Okay, so we're gluing it all together.
we're gluing the tops together just a little
Okay.
bit, not a lot. It just the tips.
Oh, okay. So
Hmm.
I've just got to separate this.
Glue just the tips together, not all the way down.
Okay. I'm just trying to separate them so that I can get to the.
Yeah, you just need to separate them a little bit. That's why I was conscious.
Okay.
Oh, try and glue the ends together as best you can. I mean, look, I mean, if you really want to be picky, then I missed the mark on that one, but it really doesn't matter because this is the one of the ends that's going to get curled.
Okay.
Them out the way.
Probably making a mess of this, but that's okay.
Oh,
All right.
I mean, glue on
Okay,
paper.
so
What's not a mess? All right,
you just pinch it together until it's
push
glued,
it
right?
together. Yep, until it's nice and dry. Because if it isn't really dry, it's going to spring open and it kind of ruins it. Excuse me.
Okay.
All right. Now, what we do,
All right.
depending on if you want your light in the middle, whichever, but dark on the outside, light in the middle.
Okay, so we're curling from
We're
there.
now curling the end as best as you can.
Okay, so I might actually use my tweezers for this.
Well, you can use it over your pokey.
Yeah, mine's not curling, it's just flopping.
Oh,
Okay, so there we go. Get it started at least, and then I'll use the pokey.
yeah. I mean,
And
even if
how
you get it
much are
started
we?
like that. Um, do oh, let's see, one,
Okay, that's good.
2, 3. I don't know, 4 or 5 turns.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Come
You have camera again, my love.
Yeah, but it's
I know it's
trying
a
to.
little difficult. I mean, you can actually just use your fingers to try and curl it. It's a little difficult because now we're using 4 bits of
Yeah,
paper, so
yeah.
it
What's
does get
happening
bulky.
is it's the green is pulling in. If that makes
Yep,
sense.
it'll start pulling in. You'll start getting different lengths. That's fine. as long as they're curled, as long as they're, you're starting off, and just roll it. Just roll. There you go. Just roll it. You're fine. There you go. Yep. Keep going. Because we're going to let it go. I know it sounds
Counterintuitive.
counterintuitive, but we're actually going to let this one go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Exactly. As long as curled. And you're doing it a couple of times.
All right, so like that,
Yep. Yep.
because
Let it go. Look, mine's all bent as well.
it is there. That's better.
It's if you can get a nice curl without it really, getting a flat spot when you bend it,
Yeah,
it tends to make the top of the curl like this a little bit more even.
yeah,
Not have too many flat spots. It I mean, once you start doing them and doing them and doing them,
yeah. Now that I got it going, I can.
yeah,
So how far?
just a couple. Just a couple of
Like that.
turns. Yep.
Okay.
There you go. All right. Now hold the sides
Uh huh.
with your hand like that,
Uh huh.
and then take the first piece
So the front
of
piece
paper,
or the back piece?
the front piece.
Uh huh.
We'll be adjusting, so but for now, just the front piece, and
Uh huh.
just pull it, and you'll see it come down.
Okay.
And then you take the next piece and you pull it, and then the next piece, and you pull it a little bit more. And if your curly bit's a little bit too
Okay. So that's
in the
pulling
face,
that one with it.
so it'll start pulling at the head. Oopsies. Basically, what you
Okay.
like to do is have an even spacing
Like
between
that.
those. Yeah, perfect. And basically, that is this.
Okay.
Now, if you want to do this,
Uh huh.
then what we do is we go down. However, depending on your pattern,
Yeah.
just come down however much you want to. All right. While keeping a hold of the bit you've just quilled,
Yeah.
then you tear each one. Now, I like to tear it in steps. So I've torn this one.
Uh
Then I
huh.
want to go in a little bit on the next one.
Okay. So we're tearing from the back.
Hang on, which one do we want to do? This is if you just want this part. You see how I've torn it
Oh.
so it
Okay.
lays flat. But if we're doing
Mm,
this, you wanted to do this, didn't we?
yeah.
In that case, sorry, my brain's going. Wait, just
It's okay.
tear
It's
them all the same length.
okay. All right.
All right, now you take that end.
Uh huh.
Uh,
Are
do
we
we want
gluing
to?
it?
No, I don't think we're gluing it because if we do, it'll pull
Right.
on
Okay.
these ones. So then what we want to do is get our
Pokey
pointy
thing.
thing, our pokey pointy thing.
Uh-huh.
And this is where the difficulty comes to get a little bit. Wrap it around whatever tool you're using to make the curl. Try not to poke my eyes out here.
Uh-huh. That would be helpful.
It would be, wouldn't it? And you can see for me, I've
How
done it pretty
how far up?
close. I've done it pretty far up,
Okay.
but really it doesn't matter.
Okay, and
Okay.
then
and then you just let it go. Take
Like
it
that.
out of the, and there you
Like that.
go. There's your curled. Yeah, there you go.
And
Now,
bring
if
that
you do
in.
find it comes apart like this one, as you can see, one of them just will not behave.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, glue it. But most of the time, not all the time. See, I've got another one here that will not behave itself. It's, oops, yeah, I know. And there you go.
All right. Just going to fix this one because it don't want to behave. I don't want to pull that. All right, get back there.
It is fiddly
Several different layers.
with several different layers. And of course, you can always turn it towards itself and do like the giant
Yeah.
C.
Yeah.
But this is the curved scroll.
There we go. That's better.
There you go.
Aha. See, did it. All right. So we've got the flower. So we made wishbones and made a flower.
Yep.
Then we've got the S curve, the V curve, the V inside, the
Yep.
C, and then the multi S.
Then the scroll. And
Multi scroll.
you can do, multiple colors, or you can do a lot of the same color.
Uh huh.
You can do like I showed you here, just to do it flat
Mm-hmm.
and to help it if you're butting it up against, say, this piece,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want too much bulk, just just tear each bit a little bit
Graduate
back,
it
and graduate it and glue it, and you'll end up getting a nice thin piece. And then you can bend it
and fit it together.
and fit it together. However, as you can see, these don't work because these are really old.
Yeah.
But you can make clouds
Yeah.
or wisps of wind.
Well,
Anything you
that's an
want,
idea.
really.
Yeah. Pretty much anything with it. Um,
Yeah, pretty much anything you want with it.
all right. Well, do you want to do one with the comb and then call it a day?
If
And
you want to, yeah, we can do a couple of comb bits. Let me put these bits back in my little,
this one.
because Shiba has a really good habit of going, ooh, bronze
Pretty.
paper, pretty. Let's
It's so
play with it.
pretty. So how many strips of paper do I need?
Uh, let's see. Just doing the basic type. Um, start off with one. We can always, if it doesn't seem like it's enough, we can always glue another piece on.
Okay.
Let's just put all these bits in here, because I know Shiba is going to go, yes, let's play.
Yeah. All right.
There we go. Well, the cat's going to jump up and go, oh, and it just sprays everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay. Now,
Okay, so I have a regular comb,
that's fine.
and this is going
Uh,
to work for what we're doing. Just a
this,
basic hair
exactly.
comb.
Oh, basic hair comb. That's all you need. Here, I'll bring out the quilling one. I think we touched on this
Yeah,
earlier.
we did.
Or I did. So this is your basic quilling comb. Yeah. As you can see, oh, I've got glue everywhere. Um, the teeth are on it are pretty wide.
Yeah,
Basic hair comb. The teeth, which is what I like to use and what I found a lot of quillers also like to use. The teeth on the hair comb is just that little bit closer together,
right.
and it gives just that little bit neater effect. And if you want something a bit more finer, of course,
There's the fine end. Yeah.
you've got the fine end as well. I've seen other people use flea combs is another one
Okay. Yeah.
where the teeth are even closer together,
Yeah, like a knit comb or
like
something.
and yeah, like a knit comb as well. I couldn't help myself. I had to go out and get this, which is a dog grooming comb.
That's cool.
Um,
And it's rainbow.
and it's that was the other thing too. It was rainbow, and I had to. And then I saw it and it said, "Well, here's two others," and I'm like, "I only want the one," but it was cheaper to get three than it was to get one. So go
Well,
go
you got to
figure
have
Australia.
spares.
Exactly. Knowing me,
And
I'll
that,
probably lose anyway.
exactly.
And
And that's what I'm saying. You got to have spares.
exactly, yeah. And as you can see, this is when I was counting, going, how many do I go? Don't need to count. And as you can see, there's no difference. They're the same length,
Thanks. Yeah.
and the teeth on the comb or prongs
Are
are
pretty much the same.
basically pretty much the same. So
The only
yeah,
difference is, of course, the metal comb is going to have less flexibility.
yeah, it'll have legs flex,
Less flex.
less flexibility.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes when you're starting and you're doing what I'm about to show you, this end is wider,
Yeah.
and these ones are exactly the same. You don't
Exactly
have
the
that.
same. Yeah.
After years, I'm like, I want it the same. So that's just me being my
Yeah.
OCD going, I want this now. I'm tired of
Well,
that's just my
yeah.
OCD mucking up on me. We take a
Peppa.
length of paper. It doesn't matter what length for
Okay.
now because
Okay.
we are just starting. So we take a length of paper.
Uh-huh.
Now I don't know if these have names or it's just different ways. This I'll show a bit later. So what we can do, excuse me again, at the end, I'll show it with this to help you.
Yeah.
Um, we'll start with the wide one because it'll
Okay.
be easier to see. We just bend, put our paper in
Okay.
like that. We just want to bend this over and glue it in in place. See,
So,
this is where it
what do you
starts to
mean?
become tricky.
So,
See how I'm in my own shadow here. Sorry about that.
okay. So that
See how I just
bend that
just turn it
over.
over. Yep, and flip this back over
Okay.
and put a double glue here. Just on, can you see that? Just on the end,
Okay. So
and glue
bend that over
and glue it.
here and then glue
See,
it.
turn my light on. Will that help? Hope that helps. Light's going down.
Okay. So I've glued, and then what? Bend this back over on top of it?
Yeah, I'll just glue
Okay.
this. Take.
Like that?
Show me. Go over.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now it looks like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Glue that. I'm gonna stick. This is where it does get fiddly. Okay, now you take.
It's not even, but it's glued.
It's glued at the moment for now. It's glued, and because these things can get really picky, glued's good. All right,
Okay.
we take our piece, and
All
we just
right.
put it in, thread it in the first tooth.
Okay.
Bring it
Yep.
around. Now what we're going to do, we need to flip this a little bit because what
Okay.
when
So I've got it
uh
threaded. Now what?
all right, see this little edge here at the edge
Uh-huh.
of this comb where your
Uh-huh.
thumbnail is? Yeah, there. We just want to dab a little piece of a little bit of glue there,
Okay.
just a little bit. Because if you use too much, it's going to squeeze out, and it's going to glue ends where we don't want them to glue.
Okay.
Where we want them to glue.
All right. Got glue on it, and then bring it over.
Bring it over,
And then what?
and then go through the next tooth of the comb.
All right. So we're in tooth number 2 at this point.
Tooth number two. Yeah, tooth number two. And
Okay.
you might have to just fiddle with it a little bit. Use your fingernails to make sure it's all in line.
Okay.
Oh, it's so fiddly for me today. I don't know why.
You're fine.
Then
Okay. And then glue again.
glue again. Take a little bit. Dab it on the end. It's probably even too much for me. Wrap it over.
And then rinse and
And then put
repeat.
and basically rinse and repeat for each tooth.
Okay. So what happens if you don't glue?
It'll spring apart, basically. The effect won't be the same.
Okay.
And we just use our thumbnails to make sure it's all staying in line. And we just keep doing it. Now this can be done with different colors of paper
Uh-huh.
to give the effect. This is what we're going to make, actually. I should have said what we were going to make. Like that. See, it's all glued down the bottom here. Can you see that, or do I need to lift it up a bit? Oh, my tweezers. Tweezers. Hello. There we go.
Okay.
See how it's glued down the bottom?
Yeah.
Now all I did there was do a small piece of one, another a longer piece for the second bit, longer again for the third part. Or you can do it all in one color, which is what we're about to do. I'll
All
just
right.
set that aside. Glue that. Now, this does take time, but I do like the results. And if there's a name for this, I've got no idea. Comb work. There you go. Comb work.
Combing my paper. Leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So I'm at the end of my paper. So I'm going to glue that down,
God,
right?
you're quicker than me. Yeah.
Well, it's also, I went, what, like 10 teeth in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teeth in.
Oh, that's right. Your paper's not.
My paper's very short.
Your paper's
Uh,
short.
okay.
You have short paper. Okay.
Yes, I have short paper, just like me. I short.
You are like your paper. Okay.
Yes,
All right,
my
let me
paper is
just.
like me, short.
Oh dear. All right, let me just quickly do
Uh,
this. Glue it. Yeah, rotten gluing. I know. I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's practice and teaching me.
If it all goes wrong, I will not be held responsible.
Oh, how can things go wrong? It's paper. Well, I could get a paper cut.
Yeah, the
We
amount
are
of small
talking
paper.
about me, so
Yeah, you know, and and
well,
and and,
there's
and
only one
unfortunately,
glass of water involved and it's not hot.
yay! All right, we just glue the end down. All right. Oh god, I'm worried about my glass of paper because it's sitting on my table, and directly underneath my table is my tower, and I'm like, I keep looking to see. Yeah, there's no
What?
cats around.
Yeah.
Nothing. All right, we
Okay.
gently take it off the comb. Here I am going right ahead of you
Okay.
now.
There. Okay.
And basically, you have a combed pattern
Yeah.
that you can put on your work as is.
Uh-huh.
You can make more, glue it down, make a leaf, but we'll get to that.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is the tricky bit. What you want to do is now hold it in your fingers
Okay.
and actually crush it, but make sure each of the bits
It's lined up in the center.
is lined up in the center. Of course, the beginning one is going to be a little different. There we go. So it
Oh,
looks,
good
he's like,
Lord.
why are you crushing it? And then crush it.
Okay. Like that.
Yep. Turn it around. And do.
Okay. So
Wait, why is that?
and then this way.
I must have done something wrong in the past life because this isn't working. There we go. And then just fiddle with it. There you have. Oh, that's
Uh,
because I glued it wrong. Okay.
I'm not sure what I have. I have a mess. That's what I have. I have a mess.
Just pinch it. All right, pinch it so
Okay.
it's all pinched. There you
All
go.
right.
All right, now turn it around.
This way.
Yeah, that'll do. And just pinch it a little bit. There you go. Keep going. All right, now let go a bit. And
Okay.
you should.
Have this weird looking
It could be because you don't have enough.
yeah,
Um,
but it does have like it does look like a triangle if I do this.
yeah. See, if you don't have enough, you can actually pinch it and turn it, and you can actually make a helix out of it, which is,
Uh,
moving it from left to right, and you can make a helix out of it.
okay. Well, I
There you
don't
go.
know if I can do that with it all glued up like that.
What you could do with that, since your paper is short, is actually glue like two pieces together
Yeah,
and do the same thing again.
right. Trial and error.
Yeah,
It still
exactly.
looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
It can be used for
I mean, you
some.
could put it off to one side. It can be a star or something.
It could be used for something.
Or
Or I
like you
could
could.
do this, that, and then
There you go.
I have a flower petal.
There you go.
I have a leaf, a
You
purple
have a
leaf.
leaf. You have a purple leaf.
That's cool. All right, so we have been here for an hour and a half. So I think we're going to call it a day.
Not a problem.
And next week, we've picked a picture and we will show you how to do the basics on an actual picture and how to set up your table and everything else with things that you'll have around the house
Yep.
to do a picture out of a coloring book. This should be interesting. I do not say that I'm going to be good at this at all. Um, I will not say that I will make a career of this. Not at all. Um, but I'm learning a lot, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. Is I wanted to show you that there are different things available and different ways of doing things that you can do with things that you have around your house, and it's always fun to learn new things. So,
It is, and it's something also to, if you want to enhance the picture that you've already coloured in,
right.
just add that little bit of extra, you know, dimension to it.
And just so y'all know, it's Try It Tuesday, and I made a mess.
There you go. That
Because
is perfect.
that's the thing about Try It Tuesday. All right, guys. So, of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Celine, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you
My pleasure.
very much for teaching me how to do these things. And
My
I
pleasure.
hope to see you again next week.
Yes, you
Um,
will.
and yeah, we will get a picture done, well, at least parts of a picture done next week, and hopefully be able to post that on Instagram for y'all when it's all finished. All right, guys, say bye bye to Celine.
Bye bye, everyone.
Always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.
Bye bye.